Hi everybody, it's me, Nancy. I wanted to tell you guys another cool thing that's in your Student Center. It's a lot like the AAR that I talked about in my first video, but with a neat little twist. Like the AAR, it compares the courses that you've taken with a particular program, but it allows you to simulate enrolling in different programs. Basically, that means that you can see how your courses would fulfill the requirements of different majors, which can be really handy if you're thinking about switching your major. Here, let me show you. We're going to get to the What-If report pretty much the same way that we got to the AAR. So first, log into your OneStart account, and from there, go to the Student Center. Once you're in the Student Center, click on the My Academics and Grades link. From here, you can go ahead and click the What-If Advisement Report link in the Advising section. Once this is loaded, you'll see a page that describes very briefly what the What-If report is. You can go ahead and click the Create New Report button at the bottom. The next screen is a little complicated. You'll see three sections: Career Scenario, Program Scenario, and if you scroll down, Course Scenario. Basically, these allow you to set up whatever school simulation you'd like to check out. We're going to start with Career Scenario. Under Career Scenario, you'll see three drop-down menus. The drop-down on the far left allows you to choose which institution you're enrolled in. You could use this if you were thinking about transferring. Otherwise, just choose the institution you're enrolled in currently. The middle drop-down allows you to choose which career path you'd like. For our purposes, we'll choose undergraduate. The far right drop-down allows you to choose your catalog year. This is the year in which you matriculated, and the year for which degree requirements you will be held. I'll go ahead and leave mine as IU South Bend with an undergraduate degree from 2008. Next, we'll look at Program Scenario. In this section, you can choose up to 3 different major plans, meaning that you can see what the degree requirements would look like if you switched majors, double majored, or added a minor. The first column, Academic Program, allows you to select the school from which you'd like to gain a degree. In my case, the School of Liberal Arts and Sciences. The second column, Academic Plan Type, allows you to select what sort of degree you would like. The third column, Area of Study, allows you to select an actual area of study from the drop-down, which would be the major that you'd like to study. Finally, the fourth column allows you to select a concentration, which is a drop-down you would use if your major plan required a cognate or concentration, and if so, they would be listed. As you can see, for the Physics BA, there is no concentration requirement. Underneath the program scenario, you'll see a button that says Restore Current Academic Information. When you click this button, you'll see that the program you're currently pursuing is loaded into the drop-down menu. This button can be really useful. If you're confused about how to fill out the drop-down options, it can be really helpful to load your current program and see what each drop-down controls. It can also be helpful if you want to add another major plan or minor without changing your current program. Since I'm a physics major, let's see what it would look like to change my major to something completely different, an English degree. First, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my second major, just to make the AAR a little bit easier to read. I'm going to go ahead and leave Liberal Arts and Sciences undergraduate as my academic program, because English BA is in the same school as my Physics BA. I'll also leave the academic plan type as major. In the third column, I'm going to go ahead and select English BA from the drop-down. Finally, since the English BA requires a concentration, I'm going to choose the literature concentration. Because I really like studying physics, we're going to add a physics minor to my What-If report. First step, we're going to go to the academic program column in the second row, and we're going to change it to Liberal Arts and Sciences undergraduate. Next, in the academic plan type, we're going to choose minor. Finally, in area of study, we're going to find physics minor on the list and select it. Once we've completed our selections, we're going to scroll down and hit Submit Request. When the report first opens, you'll see the career map just like on the AAR. At the top of the career map, however, it reads Simulated Program. That just indicates that this is not an official advisement report, and just a simulation. You'll see under the major portion that instead of Physics BA, my major reads English BA, and that I've added a minor in physics. It's worth mentioning here that the What-If report functions just like the AAR. You'll still see the familiar dark blue bars and light blue bars, and all of the familiar icons, which you can read in the legend just above the actual report. In addition, all 3 buttons that we talked about in my first video, Collapse All, Expand All, and Restore, are there and function the same way. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the report now. To start, I'm going to collapse the general requirements for graduation. We're going to just focus on the major for right now. I'm going to scroll down, and you can see that the report has loaded an English BA where my physics BA used to be. Because I chose to simulate a major that was not in the same field as my original major, you can see that there aren't very many courses that drop in, although I have fulfilled the 10 credit hours in the major taken at IUSB. If we scroll down further, we can see that even my literature concentration remains relatively unfulfilled. But when we scroll down even farther and look at the physics minor, we can see that I'm actually already done. This report can be really helpful for me because I can see if I were to pursue an English degree at this point in my college career, I would still have a lot of work to do before I could earn that degree. If I wanted to discuss it with my advisor, I could scroll down and hit the printer-friendly button just like in the AAR, which will pull up a PDF that I can print out and take to my advisor to look over. So that's all for my basic introduction to the What-If report. As you can already tell, it's a great tool, and I'm going to show you how to do some really neat stuff with it in my next video. Make sure that you realize, though, that the What-If report is a simulation. Sometimes there are requirements for programs that you can't learn from it, and it's best to go consult your advisor if you have any questions whatsoever. Look out for my next video about how to use the What-If report to simulate course scenarios. It's going to be a lot of fun. Until then,